from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Billy Bravo gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box, Mike Piazza. 2-1 to Piazza. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Duke Snider. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. It's the Dodgers 0. Rockies stepping into the plate. Just underway next on MLB Network. And now, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Set and the 2-1 pitch, and this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Vero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Helton leads off first with 1 away. Another one sent foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
In now, Matt Kemp. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking, strike 3. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. And stepping in, Pee Wee Reese. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball that's outside.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting it, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
So now to the plate, Michael Lambert. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dante Bichette is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Story.
At the plate, Trevor Story. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Josh Fuentes.
You got 2 balls.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah.
2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Dom Nunez would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and grounded a Pee Wee Reese at shortstop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. 1-1.
That's ball 2.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. Count is 1-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Skied down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez. lay off
1 ball,
that
2
time, and
strikes,
it's
count.
1-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a
Batting
hit
up.
against this guy,
No pitcher.
but at least they have a base
Billy.
runner here. We'll see if that
Bravo.
leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Billy Bravo. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Nunez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the Wade pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Pee Wee Reese will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. Next for the Dodgers, Pee Wee Reese. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kemp is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So now into the box is Cody Bellinger. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And it's fouled away. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. The 3-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
In now for Colorado, number 2. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
2-2.
2-2, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the left fielder, Dante Bichette.
Striding in for the Rockies, Dante Bichette struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, here is Mookie Betts. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The payoff pitch one more time. He'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with
Now
2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Michael Lambert. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a
base.
few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Jackie Robinson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Runs up and gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Josh Fuentes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Swing and a line drive. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Billy Bravo.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher. Billy Bravo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3-2.
And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you can be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Standing in now, Duke Snider. And he lays off for a ball. 2 and 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Yep, that ball went out.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Todd Helton. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 2-2. Drilled on the ground is short, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
When a guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, number 2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. It's off the rocks and gone. And good for him. Has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Dante Bichette would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rockies strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Michael
please.
Givens is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Michael Givens.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. And the pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Right field. Here comes the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
A ballman, 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. he loses him on ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So here is Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the 1-2. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Bellinger rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Mookie Betts will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2-1 now to Mookie. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To shortstop.
Now back, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Chopper down the third baseline. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 LA. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dante Bichette, and they could use a spark from him here. Ball 2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, here is Trevor Story. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fouled off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 8,
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. No hits to this point. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Albert Pujols. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that
4-1 our score, as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Next up is Mike Piazza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 pitch to Piazza. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Duke Snyder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Dodgers down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And now here is Dom Nunez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
up next for Colorado, the 3rd baseman, Red.
Here's Chris Owings now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now into the box. Huey Reese flew out last time up. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Tyler Kinley is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 40, Tyler Kinley.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Bichette. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts. Fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. set, and the 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Popped him up. Story has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Lambert.
Will Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Will Smith.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp able to track it down for the 3rd out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers lead it 6-1. Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Now to the plate, Larry Walker. He went down on strikes last time up. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Number 2.
So next to hit is number 2. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the game, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Diva? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Base is empty here with nobody out. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Eric Gagne comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. At the plate now, Dante Bichette. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Last strike now for Colorado. Again, another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Bellinger looking up into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. First home run of the campaign for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
So 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 6-4 the outcome today. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Lambert gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Billy Bravo takes the loss despite striking out 14 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.